Well, howdy doody, and welcome back to the channel. Today's little adventure, we're back in the local woodland, and of course we've been blessed with a bit of snow. The sun is just out, so I have just nipped down to this gate. As you know by the channel, you've seen this in the fog, so I thought I'd just take a quick image now with it in the snow. That's it in the back of the viewfinder, if you can see that there. There we go, we have got lights just in the background. I am on f11, well, ISO 100, 40th of a second. I am slightly overexposing just for the snow, just to make sure. So it is blowing the highlights out at the back, but I'm not too bothered about that because I will probably make it a little bit hazy. So yeah, come along today because we are going to a different part of this woodland today and to see what happens. Another composition here for you. The sun is just casting against this little outcrop here, so I have zoomed in on that. There you are. I'll try and put you in the viewfinder because it's getting quite bright. There you go. So this side is illuminated, the other side's in darkness. It's very blue as well with the coldest. So it was about -4 when I set off today, believe it or not. So yeah, another image for you. So I'll bob this one up and we'll continue to walk around the other side. I've come across this little scene now. The sun is coming right down the top, but basically we've got this fallen tree here and this big, I think it's an oak tree on the left hand side, where its branches spraying all over. Back of the camera, taking an image now. That's the composition I'm sort of going for. So we've got this first branch on the right and bottom third coming round, leads into that tree there. The sun is at the top, but it is catching all the snow, making the snow pop and such. There's a few shadows and stuff on the floor as well, but no one's walked down this side, which is ideal. So yeah, that's why I've come around here, because it's well off the path is this. Yeah, look around here. But all I'm trying to do is just find little things that pop out at you, that's all. Excuse the nose, I've got a bit of a sniffle this morning. Obviously I'm red hot, but it is -4 as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this one. I've just come across another little scene now. Okay, so we've got this old fallen branch here, but it's leaning across from the left hand side. So it's a natural frame to the tree in the background. The sun is just peeping through as well. So it is making it quite harsh, to be honest. Even though it is popping up the snow, it is quite harsh. I'll do a vertical and horizontal. I'll put them both up for you. But just behind me as well, so I'm trying not to move from this spot because I don't want any footprints around here. I'm going to try and do something with this as well. I will probably zoom quite in on this just to get this archway over, and obviously the fallen branch down there with the moss and stuff on. So yeah, I'm just in one spot and a few images. So yeah, I'll bob this little few up. Well, few, there might be 3, 4, 5, don't know till it's taken, but yeah, I'll bob up for you now anyway. Right, I've come across another little scene now. Just walking up the path and just saw this. This is going to have to be a panel because there's no way I can get all this in. But you've got this fallen branch just here, but you've also got this tree that goes up from the left hand side. There's a path going up to the left and a bit of a path going down there to the right. So I'm hoping this is going to work because on the back of the camera, as you can see, I just can't get it all in. But that as a scene on its own looks quite nice. So I'll take that one as well. But I can't get any further back because I've got this tree here that blocks it off. I've got that tree there, because if you come back here, you lose this tree to the left hand side. Even though that does look quite nice, because you've got this framing as well. But yeah, it is. I've kept it as a horizontal panel as well, not a vertical one, just because I'm trying to cut that sky out, because it is getting quite bright now. Even though it gave out low cloud this morning, it is just bright blue skies at the minute. But round this side it has absolutely dropped. It's bloody Baltic round here. So if this has worked anyway, I'll bob this one up for you. And I might even try and take this one I've just shown you now. So yeah, I'll bob them both up for you. Right peeps, I've just come up there and been greeted by all this, look. The only thing with this one, the path just goes through the middle. But look over here, bits and bats over there, bring it around this side. I've just been greeted by that. Look at that for a tree. So I'm going to get up with a composition for this one, straight in front of you, because that looks fantastic. There's that with fleeting light behind it. So yeah, this is part of the woodland I haven't explored before. So yeah, you're seeing this with me. But yeah, just compositions all over. There's an open space up there as well. Looks really frosty. Right, let me get up with this shot. Once I've done it, I'll bob it on for you, and then we'll go for a bit of an explore. Right, as we come up here now, you've probably just seen the image of this bit like a wide tree, J tree here. But look at this, just there, it's like an archway straight through. So I'm just going to shoot that now. Coming to this side as well, we move around here, I can get all these few trees here separated as well. The sun is just casting on it as well, and I might be able to get it all in. So yeah, few compositions from just a tiny little area. But yeah, we'll have a little wander around here and see what else we can get, because this round here at the minute, this is looking fantastic, especially with just that fleeting light coming through. Walking up here now. I was just down there, and this brings you up to an open part of the woodland. Look, some interesting trees at the top up there. Look, bright blue skies. Look at this. Look, to some bloody hell, that is bright. Some nice trees and that round here. One or two little lone trees as well. So yeah, I can get a composition worked out around here. Obviously it is bright blue skies at the minute, so they're not going to be the best, but I think it could be a scouting mission, because look at this one here. Let me just put the camera down a minute. You can see but that one there, the sun is just glistening against it, so I'm going to try and work that out a minute, because the trees in the background are actually dark. So yeah, that'll be the first one. Then we'll have a little wander up and see what else we can find around here. But yeah, it's looking quite interesting, is this. Right, with this tree, I've had to get over there to try and get it. It is only a scouting shot, because that sun is right in your face with it. But I've also come down quite low, just to get as well arching over the trees in the background. But what I'll do, I'll bob them two shots on for you. These were the two interesting trees up here. But with this being bright sunlight, it is just, yeah, it's proving too difficult. But I'm going to follow this little track onto the edge of the woodland, because there's like a little clump of trees there. It's like a big oak there, and all these are really being frosted on. With it being out in the open, they've got the full force of this Arctic blast we're currently having. So yeah, and then I'll go into the edge. I'm going to walk up this side, just see what else there is as well. Because yeah, I think when it's foggy, I'll be coming here. Because there's that many lone trees around here, especially this one. There's two other curly ones and that up there as well. So yeah, adventure time, especially when it gets foggy. But for the time being, I'm just going to walk across here and see what I can do with the rest of this edge of this woodland. I've made it way over here now. It is icy, it's all this like icy and crispy. So I've come around to this side. I've got my boots on, which are nicely covered. But basically, the composition on this one, got this tree we spotted up there on the right hand side. It sort of leans in from the right to the left, and the one on the left leans in from the left to the right. So it does make it quite nice, this. The branch does arch over, although it does cut into the other one a touch. I've tried to do it so that the branches don't cut into the trunk, so the trunks are quite proud. They do stand out. The only thing is that blue sky. But we can't have it all, can we? But yeah, just looking around now. This is absolutely glorious. A very crispy morning. So yeah, I'll bob this on for you anyway. I will try and have a look over there, see what it's like from that side, shooting back on. But yeah, then we'll have a little walk up this side and see what else we can discover. Well, as you can tell, I'm well and truly out of breath. That was hard work getting up here. There's a path coming down this side, so I'm going to go back on the path to the edge of that woodland. But I am goosed. That is hard work climbing through that stuff. But anyway, I've got quite low, as you can see. It does need fog, does this tree, because you can't really separate from the background, hence I've got low. But it does take into account all this frosted grass at the front. So I'll quickly take this image now. So it is just main focus is just the tree. Let's say it's going to be a bit of a scout as this when there is fog, because this will be a beauty, and so will that one there behind us. So I'm going to go over to that one as well, just for scouting, just see what it's like with this one. So yeah, I'll bob this image up now for you, and if that one works, I'll bob that one up as well for you, and then I'm going back down on the path to the edge of that woodland. You can see peeps now, we're outside of the golf course. I've taken an image down there with the greens and the flag in it. But this is the composition. I've got this big tree on the left hand side, the fence leading you down, all down the right hand side. We are getting a bit of side light now because we've come right round the other side of the woodland, as you can see, because it's in my face, so it's going to move around here a bit. So yeah, I will try and get down a bit lower as well to make that tree more prominent. It's just a shame about this sky. But you can't have it all, can you, when you have conditions like this? Just got to make the most of it. But yeah, with it being at the side of the golf course as well, all these trees at this side have all got the full blast of this Arctic weather that we're currently having at the minute. I'm going to get down as well. I will try and shoot low, looking up at the tree. I am going to go into that side as well. So it looks to be one or two nice shapes at that side, and then we'll head back down into the thick of the woodland. So yeah, for the time being, I'll bob this one now for you, and if this one works down here, I'll bob that one on as well. I've just come across this little scene now, just walking back down. I've taken one or two of the shots which I'll put on for you, quick snapshots then walking through. But this one, I've got this fallen tree on the right hand side, and there's a pathway that leads you right through. I did originally come to this side just try and get these trees leaning into it, but you lose a bit of the pathway, and also you get a bit more of a curve around here. So I might take another one here, just so it brings you round. But for the time being, I have got it set at this side of the tree, just so the branches at this side, you can see the pathway leading through. So I'll bob this one on now for you. I will get so with that one as well that I've just shown you. So I'll bob them both on. But yeah, just let me know which one you prefer. Yeah, it's getting quite interesting this. The sun is still bright, but it is quite low, so it is casting some shadows as well. So yeah, making it a bit interesting. Peeps, I've come across another one. I've just round here, look, this one here, which I've just taken. So basically, got this branch on the bottom, big tree on the left hand side, just slightly off centre, so it just leads you through. That's on the back of the camera at the moment. But while we're down here, I've just turned behind me and seen these, because we've got these trees as well. This one leads you right in. There's a pathway as well that leads you all the way through, just slightly. So I'm going to take that image there. There's a bit of a tree that's fallen down, and all the snow's on the branches over there as well. So yeah, with its base of what, 15-20 foot, there's quite a few compositions here. So yeah, I'll get us up. I'll bob both these on now for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoy them. Right, I've got another one for you now. I'll put it to that side so you can see me. So basically, another 20 foot from where we were before. And we have zoomed in at about 50 mil. Basically, there's a tree just here and a log and a pathway leads you through. I have also just had someone walk straight through it. So what I'll do, I'll put both images on, one with the person in, one without the person in, and just let me know if it adds something to it. I think it does personally. Yeah, adds a little bit of something. I've been quite critical as well. So let me see if I can show you in the viewfinder. So basically, because there's a tree over on the left hand side, just so try and get a bit of separation between them two at the back. So yeah, I'll put these up now for you. I hope you enjoy them. I've just come across this little scene now, basically just off the path. I have compressed it quite a bit. I'm at 70 mil. Let's put you through the viewfinder. There you go. That's the current scene. Does look like there's a path leads all the way through. There's a little beck just running down here, look. So yeah, these gnarly trees all twisted and that, and this sort of one leads you in from the left, one arches you from the right, and just leads you all the way down. I'm just going to take another now the sun's coming through as well. So yeah, quite a nice one is this. So let me put you to that side so you can see me. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this today, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'll put this image on now for you. If I get any more while I'm walking back to the car, I'll bob them up for you. But yeah, it's been a quite enjoyable day is this. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, give us the old thumbs up like I've just said. I'll see you again on the next one. Ah, you thought I'd gone. Well, if you've been watching a few of these vlogs lately, you will have seen that the Imran came to this little waterfall here. So on the way home, I just thought I'd come have a little nosy to see what it's like in the winter. And well, look at this. We have icicles galore. Absolutely fantastic. I haven't got on the ledge yet, so I want all this snow pristine. So I've come as far over as I can with the bag. But just look at all this. So yep, I thought I'd better put you back on just to see where I am. So I'm going to fill my boots. I've just got to this little competition now. I'll show you. I'm literally right up into the icicles. Get this little wall of icicles coming down, shooting all the way down. I'm going to try and get a bit further around as well. This is a sheer ice at the moment. There's plenty around here, look. So if I can get the camera somewhere under there, something like that, I'm going to try and shoot through one and see what that's like. There's quite a few around here as well. So I will get onto this ledge up there, but just look at these up here. Look at all them. This is fantastic. I will probably try and shoot back down as well. And get onto this little ledge up here. There's not a right lot of water coming down this, so it's ideal really. I will try and get onto this ledge, I'll shoot down as well. Looking at the water coming down and the snow, so yeah. Fill your boots time. I'll put all the images on now for you when I get round here. And then, if you've enjoyed this, as usual, please give us all a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now. Peeps, just a quick bit of advice. I have some of these, what are the fingerless gloves. They've got press studs on, as you can see. Whatever you do, don't wipe your nose if it's running, because the press studs bloody hurt. So yeah, a little tip for you as I'm walking back.